Oh man. Well, guys, I'm sorry. Nick's not here. I've decided to do this one on my own, and I'll just be real quick. Hello, everyone. I'll just say hi real quick to everyone. This is going to be a real quick one. Hi, Rotary. I see you changed your name to Matrix. Hey, right back at you. Belly's got you. Um, Rebecca, how you doing? Steve in England. we're in England. Randy K, how you doing, man? How you doing? Thanks for popping in. Oh, I'm I like your thumbnail though. I'm not even gonna try and say. Well, I know the last bit's Plex. Thank you, thank you, thank you, man. Thank you for saying something. But anyways, um, what's been going on now is I've been doing some work on the channel, and I've come across a couple of videos. Now the thing is, I they're interesting, but they're on two facets. To me, they're very short, and I just didn't it didn't have to me kind of the wow factor or that I should feel that I should do a video, but I felt that we should. I've lost everything, mate. Hey Nick Youngs. Hey, stick around because I got a video coming from your part of the world in Australia, from Perth, and it's a very interesting one. So I just wanted to show you some videos. We're gonna have a real quick show. Um, Too much light on my face. There we go. That's what you guys don't want to see this kisser, man. So I hope you all have been well. And it feels really weird doing this solo. But it's been ages, and I think I need to do some of these shows as well because I just need to. I need to get back into the rhythm of things. I hope you can all hear me well. I think you can. So and also we're gonna end the show with a video from our buddy John Bell. I'm all on Kemp because I'm not prepared. Thank you though. Thank you. Good. Thank you. Thank you. I'm not prepared. Like I said, this was done at the last minute. I don't know if you've seen it, but I changed the time and everything to give me an extra 20 minutes, which I did need because I had to sort out my cat and everything. So I'm just gonna we just let's dive in and see. Let's dive in and take a look at these. So since you're here from Australia, Nick Young, I hope you're still here. So let's go over to Australia. Now we got this interesting piece of footage. Now I'm gonna say it's interesting because, well, guys, let me get it up. I hope that don't get copywritten. Oops, 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 oops. Where are we? There we are. Now this was posted on Reddit. Have I got it up for you guys to see? All right. Let me jump back and forwards to. All right, so I'm just going to jump over, so I'm not going to be able to see the chat. So this was posted. Now it's on Reddit, and this one again, I say it's interesting. Now this was captured on the 15th of May at 6 p.m. this year. You know, pretty much in on Australia's time. It's going to be yesterday because I believe they're 12 hours ahead. So it would be about coming up to 9:30 in the morning, if I'm correct. I hope our friend from Australia is here to tell me. So here, let's get this video up. And it's just basically this green light. But have a look at the trail it's leaving. As you can see, I'm banned from here. They don't like me over here. Okay. I'm just gonna pop it somewhere. Let's see if we can get this thing. Because now, when I first saw this video today, now I've been watching this a couple of times now. I wanted to get a good. I'm not gonna find it here. I'll leave it there. So now I saw this. Okay. So when I saw this video, my first instinct was about 12 hours. I think we're 12 hours. I think we are, but I'm not 100% sure. Now, when I first saw this, I thought it was a drone. But often when you see the blinking lights, the green lights, you will often see a red light. But what I found interesting now is the trail that this thing's leaving. And when it moves, the trail moves with it. Now, here, I just want to play this again. Now, look at this, look at the trail that this thing leaves. We'll start from the beginning again. Now you see the trail? Now, when he zooms out, you can still see the trail doing. And see, as it's changing directions, there's this little trail that's going on. See, you can still make out the trail there. And see, it just kind of stops right there. Here, I'm coming back so I can see what you guys are saying. See, I, I'm wondering. This is where I'm at. See, I wasn't thinking it was clouds. Let's have another look. We'll have another look with clouds in mind. But I was thinking more, could this be some sort of visual artifact? So so let's take a look. Let's have one more look at it. And let's now I'm gonna have with clouds in mind. I mean, it could be a hazy night. One, two, one, two, one, two, one, two, one, two, one, two. See, so if we're saying it's going in and out of shot, we could also say, well, it's blinking like a drone. It could be the clouds, but then yeah. Hey, how you doing? It's see, this is it. It's a very weird one. I know that if I made a video about this, a lot of people would come at me and say the obvious, it's a drone. And I would get that. I would get that because when I first looked at this video, and I'm still on the line of that, whatever it is, see, I don't think it's like coming in and out of a reality or whatever. I think it's there, but it's weird that every time the light's on, you see the trail. That's what makes me think it's some sort of artifact. I don't I don't know. This one I don't know. Can we just watch it one more time? Hey John. Oops, sorry. I'm just gonna play it one more time and then that's it. Let's say we're done. See, I wish there was something else we can compare it with. I can see the color change now, but then again, could it be some sort of camera artifact? It does. The cloud. It does look like there's cloud cover. But see now that bit there, if I definitely saw that, I would say, yeah, that's a drone. Oops. Oopsie daisy. See, I told you. If I'm gonna make a mistake, I'm gonna make a mistake. Yes, it did. It did. I mean, that's all we got. That came from Reddit. So so that's the one from Western Australia. So let's go over now to Brazil. Now I found another interesting one. So here, let's get this one. drone for electrical fire. Sorry, guys. There we go. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Let me see. Okay, so the one we're going to look at, there's no exact location. All it says is this is another one that this was captured on May the 12th, 2025. And there is really no information. So it's what we're seeing is what it's what we're seeing is what it is. And I bet basically because I've seen it somewhere else, and what calling it, they're calling it a blue um cylindrical shaped object. So here it's a short video. It's about 28 seconds long, 28 minutes. Jesus, what's wrong with you, dude? So here, where are we? Let's press play.
Starlink é monte junto. Isso aí é tic-tac. Não é Starlink. Porra, tem Peraí, amor, você não puxa. É muito LCD no sangue pra ver. É muita noia. Não, a velocidade é pequena, né? Não é uma coisa que fala assim, nossa, fica muito rápido.
Mas tinha um embaixo seguindo, né?
Tinha.
That's all we got.
Starlink é um monte junto. Isso aí é um tic-tac. Não é Starlink. Porra, tem um trem morcendo por
muito LCD no sangue pra ver. É metanoia.
Não, a velocidade é pequena, né? Não é uma coisa que fala assim, nossa, isso aqui tá muito...
Mas tinha um embaixo seguindo, né?
Tinha.
Aí uma tá acabando.
There we go.
Isso aí é um...
I'll just pop it over there on that. So now this one here, I'm like them because it's, you can hear them in the beginning. They're questioning, is this Starlink? Now, I'm having here's my problem. Here's my problem. Now, the videos I've seen of Starlink, it's pretty spaced out. Now, this looks very compact. But the other problem that I have with this video now, because it does look blue. Now, again, could that be it's reflecting the lights from the surrounding area? Is that a possibility? It could be. Again, this one, I would have liked more information. We got the date. We can only guesstimate the time. But if we had a good time, you know, within an hour, let's say, it's easy to check where Starlink was. So that's where I'm at with that one. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Do you want to have one more look at it? But what do you think? Because I know this is being touted around as a blue cylindrical shaped UFO, but I'm kind of on the fence with it because I really, something in my whole being is saying this is Starlink, mate. Yeah. That's the problem. There's not enough information. And this is what's starting to happen now. It's only like, say, if you can get something good off of Reddit, you get a lot of information. Like, say, the last video that we watched from Perth, the guy gave us the date, the time. So we could go and check it. Here, I'll play it one more time. But see, I don't know. I do. Everything inside me is saying that Starlink.
Starlink é um monte junto. Isso aí é um tic-tac. Não é Starlink. Porra, tem um trem morcendo por chão.
See, if that thing just stopped and changed direction, then we probably could turn around and say, no, that's not Starlink. But it's moving at a steady pace.
Embaixo seguindo, né?
As you can see, I am following the Diddy stuff. I honestly, I think that's Starlink. I do think that's Starlink. But it's the color that's doing it and the shortness of it, because I've seen the videos and they're bigger, but it all depends again, because the further away things, you know what I mean? It's all a perception game. But I don't know. Do you agree with me? Do you think that could be Starlink? I think it could be Starlink. And you can hear in the video the woman's commentating saying, I don't know what I can hear her say Starlink. I can make out Starlink, and I can make the guy saying Starlink. But they're probably saying, one's probably saying, could it be Starlink? The other one's probably saying no, it's not. I don't know. I need an Española. So where am I at? Where am I at? There we are. Okay. Now, here we go for a very interesting one. Let's see. And I have to go to my, so if you guys follow me on Reddit or on Facebook or even on Discord, you have seen this one because I posted it over there. And I'm kind of regretting not doing a video on it, even though it's a very short piece of footage, very short clip. I think it's interesting. But if you guys don't follow me over on them things that I mentioned, the other social media sites, then don't worry. Here we go. We can watch it here. If I put it up. Oh God. Come on, man. There we go. Ugh. All these buttons, they confuse me. Should be made illegal, all these buttons. I complain, but I remember how it was to open the what was it? The OBC broadcasting. That was very, very difficult. So shouldn't complain. But here, now this was sighted in Poland on May the 2nd, 2024 at 5:04 p.m. So see, this is what we would have liked about with the other video. If they gave us a time, so I could have looked and seen where Starlink was. Now, let me bring this up a bit bigger. Yeah, I'm gonna pause it. I don't think there's any sound with it, but the guy was recording. He thought it was very interesting because he's got the moon and the plane in the clip, as you can see. So he decided to record this footage, and he caught this object, and this object just shot right past this plane. So here, stop me yabbering. Let's have a nose. Oh, it does have sound. Sorry. See it just zipping past. If I take out the sound, I think it just repeats plays. So, see, it would have to be at an higher altitude because those little things, those black things flying around, those are birds. I mean, I'm not ruling out a bird at more closer to the camera flying, but as you can see at the beginning, you can see the birds, you can see the bugs, and then you got this object. But again, I mean, the guy who posted this was posted to Reddit by somebody else who found this footage. But the guy who posted it, he posted this anonymously. And basically what he said is that, you know, he wished he had full film because like everybody, the normal people filming, they don't really expect to catch anything. So he obviously did not know this was going to be caught. So he wanted to catch this, and he wished he filmed. Thank you. But what do you guys think now? See, I was thinking of doing a video about this, but then I thought, you know what? It's too short. I'll just put it out on the other social medias because I thought it's interesting. I did think it's interesting. And I mean, it does, but it's this white thing here. Can you see it? Can you see it just going? I mean, that bit slowed down. They had to slow it right down. Now, if you go to any on X or anywhere, X, Facebook, or Discord, I have to think. If you go to my sites, and they're all in the description box, so you can just click on them if you have X and all that. There is hello. There is a link to the original footage. Now, the original footage will only be there now, I think, for 5 to 4 days. It's on one of them sites where it just goes. So if you want to see the original footage, and if you want to play about, if you got the equipment to play about with it, and you want to play about with the footage, I suggest that you jump on that now before it goes. At least even just download it, so then at your leisure you can mess about with it. Geez. It's not fake, but he could. Nah, I'm not going to say that, man. I find it interesting, man, because I like how this thing seeing this plane and he's saying, you know what? I'm a hell of a lot faster than you. I'm going to show you. So, yeah. All right. Well, we're going to jump off of that. But let's stay in Reddit. Not Reddit. I don't know. Bollocks, man. Let's stay over here on X, because there's a couple more interesting things that I think is interesting. I hope you guys find it interesting. So I know it's not going to be interesting to you guys who are on X. Oops, sorry, I didn't expect that. Music came on. See, okay. I mean, it won't be interesting to you guys because you guys on X have more than likely seen this already. But anyways, now this one here, I thought this was very interesting. Now, somebody said that this is the first time that this has been captured on video. But this is during an earthquake. This is when the plates, tectonic plates, they shifted. And it's been reported that this shift was between 3 to 4 meters. The ground just moved. Here, check this out. Now, what you're looking for, hold on, let's see. I don't know if you can see my cursor there. So, but what you're looking for is around this area here. And you'll just see it move. And also, the Easter egg is watch the power line. Watch that as well. So here, I'm going to play this. I took out the sound because it's just music. See the shift right there. See, I don't know if this has ever been recorded before on camera. So I wasn't sure this was what was said. I know that this has occurred. Did I say it right? When the Turkey earthquake happened, and if you guys Google up railroad tracks in Turkey, you can see how they shifted. But man, look at that. That's proper, isn't it? That's just the power of nature. Apparently, this happened. Oh God, I'm gonna have to pull it up. This is why I wanted to take some notes, man. I wanted to take some notes. I'm really unprepared. I promise you, next time I do a pop-up show, I'll be much more prepared. Here, because I wrote this happened on the 28th of March, 2025. And it's situated between Thailand and Myanmar area. An earthquake of 7.7 hit that region. Now, what happens is they're sitting on two fault lines. Well, they're sitting on a few fault lines, but it's really, I'm not even going to try and say it, but it's really this fault line here and that fault line there. And that's insane. So, here, let's move along. I don't know if you see this. I also like to have a little laugh. So I don't know if you guys appreciate my sense of humor, but I like to have a little laugh here. So I'll share this laugh with you. This is a urologist. Can you guys make out his name? His name is Nick Burns Cox. Oh man. I never know if it go down well because I try and keep my jokes to Discord, but every so often I gotta pop one in every so often because I find them funny, man. To be honest. Okay. We'll get off of that and we'll go over. That's what I wanted to show you now. Please excuse my voice. Let's see if we can. It's made me. Okay. Okay, we're just gonna have to play it over here. So I'll go back to that. Well, let's stay on here, and then I can jump out. So I don't know if you've seen this. This is my latest joke. I thought it was funny, but basically, it says that. Yeah, we'll click on that. I sent it over to Tom Cruise because I know he has a sense of humor. He says, I wrote, after the first 3 movies, I believe that these missions are possible. Just saying. So I hope he finds it funny. He probably ain't even going to see it. What do you reckon? Hey, Blackjack. What do you reckon? Do you think these missions are seeming a bit possible now? I'm looking forward to it, actually, though. I am looking forward to it. I mean, even though they're hyping it up, saying this could be the last Mission Impossible, I'm still looking forward to it. And in fact, I have never seen a Mission Impossible movie at the cinema. So I really want to go to the cinema and watch this one. So I'm hoping me and my son can go and see it. I'm hoping he can get some time off because he's kind of like my movie buddy. We get whenever I want to go see a movie at the cinema, I always say, "Hey, you fancy watching this?" And he'll say, "Yeah." I reckon even if he don't want to see it, he'll say, "Yeah," because I know, man. I heard today on an interview that he's 60. He's 60, man, and doing these crazy ass stunts. Hey, fair play to you, man. I always think that age is kind of just a number. It's not a state of mind. So as long as you keep your mind and your body just healthy and constantly working, I think I remember when 60 was decrepit, and now 60 is just, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, he's awesome, man. I think Tom Cruise, I'm not saying like anything about his acting and all that, but I think he's awesome in the Mission Impossible movies. I really like those movies. So, but anyways, I'm not here to promote it because I know Tom Cruise is doing that. So here, let's look at another UFO video. Now, this one I did post to the channel. I did as a short, so please excuse me because I do talk over it. I do talk at the beginning of this video. Here, let me see. Can I make it any bigger? There we go. I think that's about right. Here, let's press play. Of this metallic sphere that was captured over San Diego, California, May the 5th, 2025, was filmed from a restaurant. Here, let's have a look at this footage.
Aliens. What is that flying in the sky? Is it like a ball flew up in the air?
This short clip of this metallic sphere that was captured over San Diego, California on May the 5th, 2025 was filmed from a restaurant. Okay, so you guys got that? That was captured, like I said, May the 25th. May the 5th, 2025. It was captured while these people were at this restaurant in San Diego. And yeah, I mean, it's a resurgence. These things these things, I think I'm gonna say this. I think the spheres have been around a while, a very long time. I just think that now we're seeing a hell of a lot of them. Whether some of them are faked or we can explain it. Now that if you want to go back, I'll touch on that a second. But I find it interesting that there seems to be a good resurgence of it. And like this one again, it's claimed because I got this from somebody else. So I'm going by the information they posted. I did not get this from the original source. But I did tell you guys that I'm going to be changing the way I do things because I have to change with the times, because the times are now that they're just posting up videos. Nanu, for sure. A whole lot of morks are going to be calling Orson on this one. But yeah. Now see, I saw a photo of the what is it, the bugger, am I saying it right? The boger sphere, the Colombian one. Let's call it the Colombian one because I might be mispronouncing it. But so the Colombian sphere, I saw a photo of it. Booger. I know you're making me say bogies, but anyways, no. So I saw a picture, and what they're saying is that they added the the markings, especially the central markings that look kind of like a circuit board. If you guys have seen the picture of the ball by now, the sphere. Well, I saw a picture of when they first were showing it, and it didn't have that circuit board marking. But then all of a sudden it had the marking. And that's what people are alluding at to say, look, man, this is some kind of art project. This could be, the whole thing is a bit odd. to be honest. The whole thing is a bit odd because you have one channel. Did you see? Do you know what I'm on about? Thank you. I hope. Do you just say yes if you know what I'm on about this, about the marking on the ball? But it just seems the channel who's put it out. Thank you, because sometimes I say things and people are thinking, "Oh, this guy's making it up," or he's trying to. I want the phenomena to be real. I want it so much to be real. I've enjoyed what I've done on the phenomena, and I want it to be real. But my problem again is who's putting it out. The channel that's putting it out. I'm not feeling them. Well, see, I like Jaime. I do like him. But Jaime is no different. We do see, people could say the same thing about me. I could put out a video and then it turns out that it's not what it is. Jaime can be fooled. I can be fooled. Third phase of the moon can be fooled. Hell, all of us can be fooled. Because the thing is, and I've explained this, and I'll say it again because it's truth. We see a video, like I see a video, and I think, wow. I look at it, wow. If my gut's not telling me it's this and it's that, and I'm thinking I can't really tell what this is, I'll put it out. And then, let's say a week later, it turns out that it's CGI, it's faked, it's this, it's that. And it does happen. We get caught out with our pants down. So it does happen. So I can see, but the thing is, Jaime is like, and I don't mean this in a bad way, Jaime, because I did say I like you. You're like a dog with a bone. And once he puts his teeth in it, like he's put his teeth into the Colombian sphere, once he puts his teeth into it, it's very hard for him to let go. You get what I mean? So it's a hard game, and we're all falling for it. We all get, but I thought this one was interesting. Now, somebody wrote to me and said, could this be a weather balloon? Now, I didn't want to go into great details why I don't think this is a weather balloon, but the one thing I'm going to say is, like, when you zoom in on it, weather balloons tend to have stuff hanging off of it because they're taking measurements, they're taking readings. This seems to have nothing. This just seems to be a perfectly round object. So I honestly, I thought it was interesting, but because the length of the footage now, I think it's about 14, 15 seconds long. So I didn't want to do a full video, but I did put it out as a short. That's a good point. I don't know. I honestly don't know, but I thought it was pretty interesting. So that's where I'm at, but I don't want to leave it because I don't want to leave it there. I'm going to take this down. What did you guys think? Did you guys think that's a balloon? See, I don't think it's a balloon as well because it doesn't seem to be moving. It seems to be perfectly still, perfectly stationary. Here. See, it doesn't seem to like how you would expect. It seems more like it's either watching these people or it's watching something, but it seems to be hovering. I know in a video she said it's flying, but that doesn't look like it's flying. It looks more stationary. And it doesn't seem to be tethered to anything. But then again, if you got the right color rope, or string or whatever, it could hide it, man. So yeah. Now we'll drop that down. And like I said, this is just a pop-up show, so I'm not going, I'm near the end. So I just want to share with you one video from the last video, and we're going to give it to our friend John Bell. Now, in this video, he seems to be communicating with a UFO, and this UFO seems to be communicating back. Now, if you guys don't know who John Bell is, we did an interview. So if you look at the live stream, I did an interview with John Bell. It's called Who is John Bell? And this guy is catching UFOs over in his property in Florida on a nightly basis. Now, some of these objects are undeniable objects. So, but here, check this one out. And this one's actually, he's actually answering him back. So here, let me grab this. There we go. Now, John's saying that this happened at 4 a.m. So 4 in the morning, he's out there and he's filming these UFOs, and he's even trying to communicate with them. One day, one of these UFOs are going to land. I'm telling you. Here, let me see what's the quality on this. Oh, okay. That's the best we can get. So here, let's watch this. Oh yeah, I got to make sure I turn it down because John's got a very deep. It's not going to play now. It doesn't want to play, John. Let's press play, see what happens. Now see it.
Here he is right there. What's up there, dude?
Hey, brother. Look how bright that thing's getting. A1 True Saxon. It's just a pop-up live show, man.
So this is Morse code for when are you going to come down and shake my hand?
And he's giving Morse code back saying, do you have any decent weed? Look at that thing just pulsating, man. I had it ages. Did it ages ago, brother.
You guys are so active, you might as well land. Come on down and say howdy.
One day, I'm telling you, one day something's going to land on his property. The man himself is here.
This is over the West Coast. Anybody wants to know? He's actually moving, just very slowly moving.
And see, with the movement, with the slow movement, that just straight out rules out satellites. Yeah, John, 12 feet tall is asking a question for you. Nothing. Nothing. From when the FBI got involved, I heard he was supposed to be doing a Netflix show about it, but heard nothing. Which is a shame because we know they got surveillance camera. Because just for insurance reasons, he would have had cameras. There you go. There's your answer. Just for surveillance, just for insurance reasons.
All I know is that is really cool. It's definitely a different kind of communication. So maybe somebody could decipher that.
I can. It says bring good weed. Always with the weed, huh? So that rounds up this quick pop-up show, man. And I just that's it. So thank you guys for turning up. Thank you, John Bell, for catching that. And I spotted it in my messages, and I was like, "Oh, that's pretty good, man." Because I always like footage. Yeah, let's get it back here. Yeah, we'll drop the sound. Oops, I'm there trying to press that. I wonder why isn't it working? See, I always like footage like that. Hold on. I always like footage like that when you get some sort of response. And I mean, that's undeniable. It could be pulsating, but it does seem to be responding. Like it wants John to know it's there. That's really interesting, man. If you haven't subscribed to John, because I believe John posts on a daily basis. So if you haven't subscribed to John, he's in the chat. It's Florida Real UFOs. I will be placing a link after the show. So come and check that out in the description box. Yeah, the best person to ask is John. John, there's a question here for you, man. And I've just noticed because it's gone underneath that star. So that's something in our orbit or a low Earth orbit. There you go. Non-infrared. Would you really want an alien to send you nudes? I mean, if movies teach us anything, they could look like Jabba the Hutt. Would you like a nude of that? Oh man. And thank you guys for turning up, man. Thank you guys for turning up. So, John, I'm ending it with your video. I've saved the best for last. But again, if you guys want to see more stuff like this, because John catches some, and even check out his older stuff, because something hit his truck. I mean, John's having things. He does catch some good sightings, man. You know, in fact, that's how I met John, is because I went to a place, found one of his videos, did not know it was his video, but I thought it was compelling enough to put it on the channel. I put it on the channel, and I shouted out, please, if the guy who filmed this watched this, please get in contact with me. And lo and behold, John did. So, you know, and check out the live stream that we did. We did an interview with John Bell, and it's Who is John Bell? Please check that out if you get more insight to the man himself and the equipment he uses and what he's catching. Because honestly, I've said this and I'll say it again. Skinwalker Ranch, they all talk about Skinwalker Ranch, this and that. Got nothing on this man. Got nothing on him, man. So there you go. So I'm calling it a night there. I didn't even get to drink my coffee. Normally, see, it's a different normally. So guys, my co-host Nick is going to be doing his show tomorrow night. I believe his time is 9 o'clock. So he'll be over at Alien Addicts. I think he's talking about a crash UFO. And I know that the Aztec UFO in New Mexico. Now, I know for many years they've been trying to say that this was a hoax. But remember, they said Roswell was a hoax. They say a lot of things are hoaxes. So, you know, guys, go check out his show. And I think we will be live next Wednesday. Yeah. Wednesday coming. I think we're going live, and I think we'll be talking about Mr. Crawley or Mr. Crowley, however you want to say it. So I'm going to have a sip. And on that note, guys, much love to y'all. Much love. And thank you. Thank you for turning up, because you could have been somewhere else, but you came here to say hello. So thank you. And it was so nice to see like the lurkers who hadn't said anything, you know, and it's really great. And if ever because I am working hard again, I've found my rhythm. So if ever I come across like videos that I know I'm not going to put on, I'm not going to make a video off, but I still find interesting. And if I get a few of them, we'll do another pop-up show like this, because, you know, I think there are videos out there, although I'm not going to put them on my channel for my whatever reasons I have. I think maybe we should look at them and have a little discussion, because who knows? I'm not right. You know, it's better to look at them, have a talk about them, and then we can put them to bed. So thank you guys for turning up. Like I said, I don't have to say stay blessed because the outro does it for me. So guys, thank you for turning up. Have a good night. And until my next video, or until Wednesday, whichever comes first, I will see you again. Thank you again. Much love. Much love.
For there is nothing hidden that will not be revealed, and nothing concealed that will not be known and illuminated. Stay blessed and keep safe. This is the hidden underbelly. Stay blessed and keep safe.